Hello everyone, and this is my third video, I believe, and this is gonna be my first ever video um, from this series that I want to make. I've always wanted to be like a Minecraft YouTuber since I was a little kid, so yeah, I'm finally gonna pursue that childhood dream, I guess. So this is my second take of this video. First one uh I didn't do it correctly. I was on mute for like half an hour on recording, so yeah, second try I guess. So anyways, in this video I'll basically um show around kind of like a world tour of my Minecraft world. Well, it's not really a world, it is a a server for me and my friends, but most of the time I'm pretty much alone and they just join whenever they want. And pretty much I'm the only one that builds stuff over here. So yeah. Yeah, let's get started with this. This will be the first video of the Let's Plays, a world tour to let you familiarize with my world. That way, after this, you know where everything is, and it just doesn't seem like I started out of nowhere, but I kind of did. I already had this world before starting recording. So yeah, let's start with the world. First things first, um, my home, my humble abode. It's this house. I did it all by myself. And the first floor is made up of stones and bricks. I put a little bit of vegetation. Oh wait, sorry, you can see that. And yeah, it took a while, like 1 month to build, because I started most of the things in one go, but I started expanding a lot later. The first thing I built was this hole uh, for a mine. And looking at the first floor, you get the entrance, you get shelves with their cakes, lanterns, pots, paintings. These funny things that I built, they look kind of nice, I guess. This is actually my first ever house, first ever completed house in Minecraft on made on survival, of course. I made already some houses on creative, and I like to build in Minecraft since I was 5 or so. So yeah, I've been around Minecraft since before there was Lightrust and stuff like that. So yeah, this is my kind of library. You've got shelves, you've got your books, you've got your tulips, barrels, stuff like that. They are uh, below the stairs, and yeah, this now will be, well, it won't be, it already is my main area of operations, more or less. Sorry for saying a lot. I don't, this video is not planned at all. I'm just improvising as it goes. So yeah, here's my chests, all my resources. I spent a lot of time here crafting, putting, organizing, and grabbing stuff from my chest. Everything is organized. I like to be organized a lot. It is kind of my thing, but yeah. Here's our little, well, my little smelting area, my chests, some barrels with important stuff, my corner over here with barrels for building stuff, and our anvil, of course. What else? Oh, and yeah, as you can see, I've got my kind of uh my backyard, I guess, or yeah, my backyard. Here I've got my campfire, bushes, leaves. I like this design for the ceiling. They it was came out very well. Got like over here storage and decorations. Like every single block you see, I placed it, so I'm kind of proud of it. Also designed this kind of gates or arches. Sorry, this is a gate. I like this little trick when you put a wall, a fence, another fence, and a fence and a wall, and makes it look like an arc. I don't know how to say it correctly. Another arch, a campfire, and yeah. If you go over here, you've got a place to go over there. You've got an exit over there. You've got an exit over here, and of course over here. Oh, sorry. And over this ladder, this ladder takes you up to the balcony that I'll show you in shortly. This place I've got my ocelot, and I just figured out that you can't tame ocelots now. I know the change between ocelots and cats has been made a long time ago, but I always thought that you could tame ocelots as you used to, and also have cats. But it turns out, at least in Bedrock, because this is Bedrock, yeah, I'm playing on Minecraft Bedrock, and I liked it a lot. Actually, I've um, will not fall in love, but grow comfortable playing in Bedrock more than Java. Not only because the performance-wise, Bedrock is way more optimized than Java, and if you don't have like a powerful PC, this will be a great option for you. Anyways, I've got my cats. I believe 10, 3, 6, 8, 9. I've got 10 cats over here, and an ocelot, and two parrots. Well, I've got another parrot over there, but I'll show you later. This goes up to the tower. Let me show you the tower from um, a better perspective. It's this thing, and it, as you can see, it's made up from this side. Don't worry about all of this. I'll explain to you what it is later. Yeah. And that was the first floor, and I'll now take you to the second floor. Coming up the stairs, you've got like not balcony, not shelves. What's railings? I believe it's called. I don't know. The paintings, shelves, more paintings, lanterns, tulips. I like tulips a lot, especially this one, this white one. Looks very cool. Got over here my music discs, barrels, storage, more paintings, shelves. The ceiling is pretty cool, I guess. Looks very nice. And over here you'll notice, well, of course, the music. What was this called again? Um, it's uh oh, jukebox. Yeah, jukebox. So yeah, got a storage over here, more storage. I don't know why that's there. I've got like um notepad over here and kind of like a diary or journal of sorts. And here I've got my things to do. Some things are in Spanish and some are in English, as English is my second language of the three I know. Yeah, so it's kind of a bit of Spanglish, more or less, like smelting area and santuario bajo la aldea, hacer un gusano enorme junto con cosas de Dune, en el desierto. I kind of have like a Spanish accent because when I talk in English and then switch up to Spanish, I still have more of a accent. I don't really have an accent while speaking in Spanish, but after speaking English, it's kind of hard to switch up the accents. So yeah, I've got some bushes and more paintings, and of course the balcony. That's over an item. We've got lanterns hanging all around the house. Don't worry. It's Minecraft. And it's also bedrock, so it doesn't connect properly everything. But it's whatever. Well, this one connects, as this one is a bit on lower. It doesn't connect perfectly. But yeah, this is a balcony, sorry. The roof is kind of nice. You've got beautiful views of a coastal, of everything, and yeah. Also, as the backyard goes over to the balcony goes over to the attic. I'll show you that later. And if you go over here, you can see a bunch of stuff, a bunch of cats, six cats. And this is my room. My clock over here, my ender chests with valuables. Yeah, uh, some things. Yeah, just kind of my barrel for armors. And maybe if I want to go to the nether, I grab that helmet for the piglins to not attack me. This is my little uh, bed with black black carpet. As you can see, I like a lot the color black. Since I was a kid, I like color red and black. So yeah, I also like this painting a lot. This is new, I believe, on the update which added more paintings. This is all I know. It looks very nice. I like that painting a lot. And if you go over here, you've got my let's say, well, my place where I can. Oh no, no, what's the word? What's the word? My closet. Yeah, my closet. Yeah, my closet. I've got an armor stand with some armor, which it had way more armor and a sword and stuff like that before, but I've removed it. And here's a bit more of armor. I've gotta change these chainmails for some enchanted ones, as I already have a full set of enchanted chainmail armor over that way. That over that way is the farm zone, more or less. We've got an iron farm, a mob farm, well, not mob farm, well, zombie farm with a spawner, and over there, well, an XP farm, of course, as it is bedrock, and over way over there, I've got let's see, gunpowder farm, and yeah, I've got my valuables over here. Not all of my valuables, more of they're just kind of for decoration mostly. Are my valuables? I've got them over here. They're easy to grab as I use them kind of quite a lot. As you can see, I've been on the iron farm a lot, and pretty well off right now. As you can see, I've played in this world 1,226 days. So yeah, over here I've got a chest with some tools. Uh, well, I know you already know what this is, but I'll show you over here. The tower, the first floor is the enchantment area. Got some decorations, lapis, but most of my lapis is over there, as you could see. And this little um, passageway, E. Yeah, E. I love that. And yeah, so if I'm over here enchanting stuff, or I need to go to my room, instead of needing to go all over there and going up and then going to my room, I can just, yeah. The second floor, no, the third floor, I guess, on the tower is another storage area, which I've got a bunch of stones, flowers, uh, things from the nether, and things from the end, uh, ocean stuff. I'm still gonna gather a bunch of resources. I'm pretty well off. This painting again, I liked it a lot. And over here I've got a bunch of chests storing items that I have a lot of, and just a double chest won't be enough. Cobblestone, or more in the future, netherrack. This is the attic. I've got a little area over here. I have not done furnishing it. I'll add some stuff, and this is more the view of the house. Another area over here in the um, higher parts of the attic. Need to decorate it way more. And as I told you earlier, you can get to the balcony. And yeah, um, that's it for the house. It's pretty nice, I guess. It, I hope you believe I did this on my own, no tutorials or anything. And even though you don't believe me just yet, as you can see, it is not centered. Not centered at all. Not centered. And again over here. But it's got wabi sabi, as you can, if you know the reference. Yeah, it's got wabi sabi. Oh, shoot. No! No! I believe I had a bush over there. And I um uh broke it, so let's go over here. Where is it? Okay, here. Every tiny detail matters to me. So, yeah. And yeah, that's the house. Over here I've got my barn. I did follow a tutorial, but I had some adjustments made to it. Um, this is like how it looks from the outside. Yeah, wait a second, I'll be just right back. And we're back. I believe it's oh yeah, it's recording. Okay, so yeah, sorry for the break. I'm trying to do any cuts right now or fancy editing. I'll do that later when I'm more comfortable with editing. Yeah. Well, as I was saying, this is the barn. You've got a little entrance. This was I followed a tutorial, but I did change some things that I did it on my style. Yeah, I did like the windows, this part, that part. Um, I did change some stuff. And if you go over here, I've got like a pen for a sheep. I've got a black sheep. Well, the ship is dead. Well, I've got a well over here. I'm sorry for the bad joke. Yeah. It looks quite nice. And moving over to this part, I've got this not store, but where I keep my animal, because it didn't look good. Just a couple, bunch of pens and wide in the open. It looked kind of ugly. So yeah, put them over here. Chickens, pigs, cows, and well, three chickens. Okay, and we move up to the chapel. This is my friend's house. He built this uh, with an app. He paid, yeah, he paid for an app that shows you builds and gives you tutorials step by step. We didn't include Angier, so I designed him one like with the floor and ev every everything, and I also organized his chests. And yeah, in order for it to not look ugly. And if you go over here, I've got like a storage area, decorations. This resembles kind of that. I've got let's say it. Uh, well, this thing that dropped an emerald, yeah, a card. It's called a card. Over here, I've got. I'm gonna put some market stalls. That's what the wool is representing. And if you see blocks like this, wide and open that don't fit there, there is something that there's gonna be something over there. Okay. So if we go over here, we've got our sheep, which actually sells nothing over here. What? Something was over here. So yeah, something was over here. Doesn't matter. Put something else. I think it was barrel, like something like that. Yeah. And this is my dog Brownie. He sells food and stuff. Okay, yeah. Market stall. This market stall I was the one I built on video, and over here I've got my other parrot. His name is Phoenix. He sells all the seeds. I use this like na nice way of storage. Yeah. Over here I've got stones, leaves, and this entire mountain I terraformed it a while back. Every little block I placed on my own. This was my first terraforming project. I think I did well on it, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put over here a sword, like Excalibur. Yeah. And if you might be wondering, why does this lead to oh shoot, um yeah, why does this lead to here? Well, it leads to what will be in the future my friend's uh main area, a casino. This will be a casino. So yeah, this is the entrance, the secret entrance of sorts. It's getting late again. Okay, doesn't matter. And if you follow this path, which I'll improve later, he also built this automatic crafter. I don't know why, he just did. And over here we've got like ours. I'll decorate it later, but here's coordinates for the Nether and the Overworld. For a bunch of stuff in the server. As I said, I'm not the only one in the server who builds stuff, but I am the one that builds the most. And yeah, my friend has only built this and that area of the casino. So, yeah, very little. Over here, this is our coast, like our coastal beach, and looks kind of nice. And if you follow the path, you'll reach the dock. Here's all our boats, and my friend's Nautilus and mine. Mine is the zombie one. I've got tiny boats which I made by my own. And well, I got inspired by some pins on Pinterest, but I did my changes. And this island, sorry, I made this on my own. It looks kind of nice with all these flowers and just I love how it looks. And also with this, as these are the same colors and the blue from these flowers and the ocean, followed up by the beacon, which gives me speed. Also did a bunch of terraforming over here. Over here, you go if you see that area, yeah, it's not terraformed at all. This is. I'll improve it later. This island will have building over here. This is where I kept some sheep. And these two islands I'll put a custom birch forest, which will look really nice. If you go this way, you'll go the bridge. I made these little decorations or details showing like uh, kind of leaves or seagrass from the uh, river, and followed up by what's in front of you. Here's my farmland, little farmland over here, another farmland. It's uh, being graved by wandering traders and stuff. Another farmland, a nice bench, of course, with its little tree, looking over a pond, custom pond I made. It still requires a bunch of decorations, but yeah. Then this is my first custom pond I ever made. I built it with a bunch of Pinterest ideas for reference. It didn't, well, at first I thought it looked very good, but I'm not so much now. But it was my first time, so yeah, it didn't turn out really bad for my first time. And over here I've got my future sanctuary with I'll put axolotls over here. This will be a ginormous and massive coral reef. Got my conduit for breathing. All this wall was made for myself. Over here, we'll get to the page. That's the entrance, and that's an exit. That's another exit. That's from the pond. There's a wall, and you get over here. That's a bigger part of the sanctuary, or which will be part of the sanctuary. This is land I built. I'll put a bakery, and on top of this, I'll put a bakery and another building. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's another exit. And if you go, I believe, yeah, go to this pillar, you'll get to the um fountain. And I'll gladly show this pretty area. I love how it turned out. Look, it looks very nice, in my opinion. My first detailing with leaves and stuff, and it turned out very nice. Um, Go over this way, you'll get a little bench. See the views, which aren't fully furnished at the moment. The table, the fountain, of course. As I said, I'll put a bakery and another building over here. And you might be wondering, what is this mess? Well, yeah, it doesn't look too good, but as you can see, this is my sugarcane farm. It has, it's kind of slow, but it still has production. So yeah, it's always running in the background, so that helps. And it's kind of rooftop area. I'll decorate it later. And what else? Oh, of course, my I built my girlfriend's house. It was, as I joked with her that she's kind of short, I built her a little home. So yeah, I won't uh, get get inside of this for private reasons. Her favorite flowers in the real world. And over here I've got my nether, which I will not show this video. It's still not refurbished. It just has tunnels for different stuff. Here, as you can see way better the bridge. As I mentioned earlier, these blocks will, no, not will, actually signal that there's gonna be something over here. And yeah, that's kind of it for the buildings. Looking at this part, this will be, I like this part. I sorry for the stuttering. I don't really know what to say, but this part I like it. I like it a lot. It looks very cinematic. See if you're walking over here with particles on the leaves falling. This tree grew perfectly. Like you get the immersion of it. Every tree, well, I don't know if this one, but almost every tree will over this area will be custom made in the future. Looks very cool, I know. And if you get over here, you can see a fallen tree trunk. Sorry for that. My brother came and brought himself a cat. If you hear her in the background, her name is Cheetah. Oh, she's coming. Oh Lord, she's coming. Well, yeah. If you hear her, that's why. I'll put my from here. Wait a second. Yeah, yeah, it's here. And you might wonder, oh, this fallen tree looks very nice. With these mushrooms. Oh, there's a trail over here. Let's follow it. And she's scratching my bench. Yeah. Okay. Let's ignore. Let's ignore that. She's doing parkour. Okay. I didn't plan this, but it turns out okay. Oh yeah, let's put it full screen, sorry. You follow this path of mushrooms and you'll find over here it will be like a beacon. The beacon that's currently over there that gives off haste. It will be over here. And yeah, it'll be from decorations. Uh, yeah, every wood you see will be a future custom trees. I'm still trying to learn how to build them, as it's quite difficult for me. It's the first time, and these two things resemble something else that isn't trees. Yeah, I don't know if you know what I'm gonna say, but If you know the game that is Zelda Breath of the Wild, you go to the forest, and here in the center of that cozy or big forest or ambient forest, I don't know how to say it, but well, on the center there's the sword, and you take it off with that, and it's kind of inspired by that, a way to uh, put a beacon with it not being looking ugly, just as a sec, just as the other beacon. A recharge on here. I'll recharge on my fireworks as this other beacon that looks really nice with the boat surrounding it. I want to try to do this beacon more or less like that. And yeah, that would be it, guess. Oh, well, I'm not done showing you the tower, sorry. I forgot, I guess. Go this way, reach so, storage area. This is something that I did for my girlfriend on Valentine's Day, so that's kind of private. And you get this view, which will be this beautiful forest. And I didn't show you this, but this I've got a cemetery, which will also put custom trees. But this is the main idea. It's surrounded by these tree, pine trees, dark trees, and stuff like that. And here I've got my friend's happy guest and mine. Actually, I killed it by trying to kill a phantom and killing it uh, also because it was on the way. And but though of course it was by accident. And that's its grave. It's tombstone. And as this is in Spanish, but I'll translate it. It says, "Rest in peace, pink sheep. My stupidity killed you by accident." Yeah, I killed a naturally spawning sheep. Here it says, "Spawn naturally. Rest in peace." Sad faces. Because believe me or not, I killed pink sheep and naturally spawning pink sheep. I know it's so rare. I only seen it spawned twice on my 9 years of playing Minecraft. One on my Nintendo world, Nintendo Switch world, and on this one. Mm. Um, so yeah, believe me or not, I don't care. I was on a frenzy, killing a bunch of animals for food, just as this food, and yeah, I go over this place, these plains, and just get in a frenzy and go berserk and kill every animal on site for food, as I have a loading 3 sword, and yeah, it's maxed out and fire aspect, so yeah. uh, it serves as a very good food source. I just go um, killing animals um, for about 2 days, 2 Minecraft days, of course, and get enough food for a real IRL week. So, yeah. And this would be like the entrance for more or less the village. Oh, also here, if you follow the path, you'll reach this part. This will be a big custom tree with a path following it. This will be a mountain, another pond, and this part will be kind of flat with um, some mountains, custom terrain, like the other mountain over there. They're being like more or less walls. If you know what I'm talking about, if not, watch this YouTuber called Sino. I'm inspired by him. I'll the what's oh sorry, I started a lot. Sorry about that. This place is kind of flat, and I'll decorate it like this YouTuber called Sino. It's like in Sino's world, the spawn area that he did like um, on the place he puts his donations and stuff, spawn area, like that flat area that looks very nice. I'll build something like that here. I'm very inspired by him. And yeah, oh shoot. If you go this way, last names, last but not least, this, with more or less that ambience with walls over here. And in the future, build a ton of things over this way. This will be the entrance. So let me already do the entrance for me not to forget this. I'll do an entrance over here, which will lead to the plains. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my world. I hope this wasn't too long for me to edit. Oh, yeah. That's pretty much it for my world. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and the next video will be a let's play. See ya.